Thessalonica Allen and Randy Allen. Thessalonica and Randy Allen appeared to be a loving and compatible blended family of 6. Randy family described him as a loving father and husband that loved his family and would do anything to make sure that they're okay and is taken care of. The couple had their disagreement like any other couple, but their foundation seemed to be strong. They were committed to each other and the love that they shared. There was no reported history between the couple of domestic violence, so what would transpire on July 27, 2021 would be shocking for both Allen and Thessalonica family. The couple reside in LaPorte, Indiana with their 4 children. On July 21st, 2021, Tessa Allen and her husband got into an argument over conversation that he saw on the computer between her and another man. Thessalonica stormed off to the bedroom and Randy followed behind her. The couple continued to argue while the children was left outside, wondering what was going on. The children heard a loud bang and ran into their parents' bedroom where they found their stepfather, Randy Allen, laying on the floor, begging them to call 911. He had been shot. Thessalonica instructed the children not to do so, but instead to help her hide the body of her husband, Randy. Thessalonica asked her 2 eldest children to help drag their stepfather's corpse outside the house and into his car, but the kids could not move the body because it was too heavy. Thessalonica grew frustrated, so she came up with the idea to chop up Randy's corpse in order for her to fit it into a container or a bag and dispose of the body. The children would later tell detectives that their mother went out the next day and brought back an assortment of cleaning supplies and an axe, which she allegedly used to dismember Randy's corpse. Thessalonica then had the kids help her place the body parts into a tote bag, but it was still too heavy for them to move, the kids stated. The children told investigators that their mother said she planned to load Randy's body into his car and drive it to a location in South Bend where she would set it on fire, but the body remained too heavy for the 3 to move. Police was notified about the situation by a man who had previously been in a relationship with Thessalonica and was the father of one of her children. The unknown man allegedly told investigators that Thessalonica called and told him to go to the apartment because Randy was beating their child. When the man arrived, he found Randy's body and Thessalonica confessed to killing him, saying it was because he was beating their children. When Thessalonica asked him to move the body, he declined and asked to be driven back home. The unknown man further claimed that during the drive back to his home, Thessalonica threw a gun out of the car window. Police officers later found Thessalonica in LaPorte, Indiana, in the parking lot of an Ace Hardware. The arrest report stated that when officers made contact, she started to cry and said, "You guys don't understand, he beats me." She then confessed to killing Randy, saying that she shot him after he choked her with his hands. She then admitted that she had to cut Randy's legs off because she wasn't able to fit him inside the tote, police wrote in the affidavit. She stated she panicked and did not know what to do after she had shot him. She stated she used an axe to cut his legs off. The affidavit also said that the suspect children told police that the argument ensued after Randy Allen confronted their mother about a website she had allegedly been using through no specifics of the fight were provided. Investigators found Randy Allen's dismembered body in a tote bag inside one of the children's closets. Thessalonica was soon arrested and charged with first-degree murder. At trial, Thessalonica lawyer tried to mount a claim of self-defense, alleging that Randy Allen had lunged at her during the fight. At trial, Randy's uncle Larry Allen told Thessalonica that she was strictly evil. She replied back stating that so was Randy. The judge from LaPorte Circuit Court told Thessalonica not to speak again until given permission or he would hold her in contempt. Testimony presented at the trial indicate the couple was arguing over social media posts. At one point, Randy told her that he was leaving and he wanted to get out of the house. Thessalonica replied and stated that he was not leaving and he would not be allowed to go anywhere. The bullet then went off and it went through the cave of Mr. Allen's rib and into his spinal cord, where he was paralyzed and he could not move at all. Prosecutors stated that Thessalonica manipulated the children into helping her clean up the bloody crime scene and drag the body outside, but it was too heavy to lift into the vehicle. Her plan that she had to drive the car and then set it afire to destroy the bodies did not go as she would like. In a letter read out loud in the courtroom, the victim brother, Robert Allen, asked his sister-in-law how she could do such a thing. It showed to me in this world monsters truly exist, he stated. Mrs. Allen, claiming to be a battered wife, claimed self-defense and that her husband lunged at her before she fired the gun was absolutely not the truth. Thessalonica Allen was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to 63 years in prison without the possibility of parole. After sentences, LaPorte County Deputy Prosecutor Juliana Haven said that there was no bruises or other injuries discovered on Thessalonica's body following her arrest or any other evidence of him striking her physically. However, she said there was a handwritten note from Thessalonica that was recovered at the scene of the home that wrote down her plans on how to clean up the crime scene. She believed that Thessalonica's claim of self-defense during trial did not hold any water, and she knew that the jury would see that as well. It is so sad that Thessalonica would allow her kids to witness such a violent act. What is even worse is that she would ask them to partake in that act by cleaning up the crime scene of their stepfather. My thoughts and condolences are with Randy Allen family and his children. May his soul rest in peace. Until next time on the Meaningful Talk Crime Doc. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you guys later in the comment section.